Bible verses about encouraging others, Part 1. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 11. So encourage each other and build each other up, just as you are already doing. 1 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 26. If one member suffers, all suffer together. If one member is honored, all rejoice together. Hebrews chapter 10 verses 24 to 25. Let us think of ways to motivate one another to acts of love and good works. And let us not neglect our meeting together, as some people do, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of his return is drawing near. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29. Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them. Colossians chapter 3 verse 16. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verses 9 to 12. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Likewise, two people lying close together can keep each other warm. But how can one be warm alone? A person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but two can stand back to back and conquer. Three are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken. Romans chapter 15 verse 7. Accept one another, then, just as Christ accepted you, in order to bring praise to God. Proverbs chapter 27 verse 9. The heartfelt counsel of a friend is as sweet as perfume and incense. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 14. And we urge you, brothers and sisters, warn those who are idle and disruptive, encourage the disheartened, help the weak, be patient with everyone. Proverbs 27-17, as iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 4. Who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves have received from God. Romans chapter 15 verse 1. We who are strong in faith should help the weak with their weaknesses, and not please only ourselves. 1 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 2. We sent Timothy, who is our brother and God's fellow worker in spreading the gospel of Christ, to strengthen and encourage you in your faith. Acts chapter 15 verse 32. Judas and Silas, also being prophets themselves, encouraged and strengthened the brethren. Isaiah chapter 35 verse 4. Say to those who are fearful-hearted, be strong, do not fear. Behold, your God will come with vengeance, with the recompense of God. He will come and save you. Romans chapter 14 verse 19. Let us therefore follow after the things which make for peace, and things wherewith one may edify another. Romans chapter 15 verse 4. For everything that was written in the past was written to teach us, so that through endurance and the encouragement of the Scriptures we might have hope. Galatians chapter 6 verse 2. Share each other's burdens, and in this way obey the law of Christ. 1 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 12. For even as the body is one and yet has many members, and all the members of the body, though they are many, are one body, so also is Christ. For by one Spirit we were all baptized into one body, whether Jews or Greeks, whether slaves or free, and we were all made to drink of one Spirit. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like and share.